Who's there?
Just an old friend.
And the Masters of the Universe.
How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be doing another Masterverse Revelation unboxing. This is the Deluxe Trapjaw. Let's go ahead and take a look at him in the box here. This is Trapjaw on the side, and then we've got this awesome artwork on the back. I did put this, it'll either be in the beginning or the end of the video, so you can pause and read this little bio if you want. Here are some of the other characters that are out now. I believe we currently have all of them except Tila and Andra. I still need these two figures at the time of this video. There's that side box art, in case you want to display them like books. But let's go ahead and pull him out of here and see what we got. All right, well, we're back. I did notice in the first part of that video that I had a fan on, so I went ahead and turned that off, so hopefully we won't have all of that noise going on in the background. As far as Trapjaw's accessories, I'm going to go over those first, and then we'll go over articulation and a little bit of stuff like that. So he does come with one extra left hand. It is an open palm hand in case he needs to slap somebody. Give him a little open-fisted hand. He comes with this pincher-like arm attachment that will go right on here. And he comes with the classic hook. One thing that I like, in the original, the old hook, it was really thin. And if you actually hung him on something and let him glide down, over time your hook would open up. This is a much thicker hook, much more substantial. So if you wanted to hang him from something, I do think that this hook right here would probably hold up just fine. Then he does come with this maroon robe, which I have other plans for. I don't really like the disciple, whatever, cult-like direction that the show's going, so I'm not going to display him this way. I prefer the classic looking Trapjaw, but he does come with this other outfit that you can put on, and we'll go ahead and put it on him just so you can see what it would look like. So he comes with this maroon-like robe. Then he comes with this, which is like a soft plastic over robe. And then he also has this little belt that goes kind of around and holds everything together. So let's grab Trapjaw here. Give you a good look at his face. Now this is the one. There's another one coming out. It might actually be out, or it's coming out very soon. But this is the one that has the super weird mouth. I don't understand it. It cuts off really short right there. And then it's just this like pointy looking face. I don't know why it's not wanting to zoom all the way in, but fortunately you can just keep this, if it doesn't get caught on his chin, just kind of keep it up there looking like classic Trapjaw. I tried to remove it. If it comes off, it's a very tight fit, so I'm probably just going to leave it on there because it's really tight, but I just don't like that mouth. I'm going to be customizing this Trapjaw. He's going to be the first Masterverse character that I customize. So let's go ahead and just scoot this over a little bit. As far as articulation goes, we have the ball joint. Shoulder rotates all the way around. Can go up. Bicep joint rotates all the way around. Double jointed elbows that, as always, super stiff. Ugh, so stiff. Then we have the gauntlet, his little hand, which is removable. So stiff. The gauntlet, is the gauntlet removable? It does not appear it is. This green gauntlet is not removable. Now, a lot of these are removable in the Masterverse series, so it's kind of odd that they lock to that on there. If you wanted to put this open hand in, we'll go ahead and stick that in there just so you can see what it looks like. He does not actually come with any accessories that he can hold, so there's not really any point in that. Articulation in the wrist, it does go backwards and forwards, and then it turns 360 degrees all the way around. So good range of motion there. He does have the articulation in his torso, so he can go side to side, front and back a little bit. 360 degree waist. Pretty far split. Sorry, I got him up there a little high. We do have the cuts in the thighs, so the thighs can turn 360 degrees. Double jointed knees, always nice. Do the boots turn? The boots do rotate 360 degrees. The foot does not rotate 360 degrees, but as you can see, it pivots all over the place. So you can articulate it probably however you want. Green belt comes off. I'm not going to pull it off. It's kind of a classic Trapjaw, and it gives you a place to store his extra accessories. Can just hang right here, and these, they provide little loop-de-doops, so you can hang his accessories off of his side, which, gosh, that makes him really bulky, doesn't it? I feel like they probably should have put those on this side so that it could hang more like that. I suppose it can. There we go. You just got to rotate them. I don't know how well they're going to stay in there like that, but a little, that way it's not just like straight out under his armpit, you know? Kind of get it in there. It's a snug little hole as well. Everything's really tight on this fella. As far as his arm here, this pops off, and then instead of having the peg on here like they have on the hands, which would have been cool because then maybe you could stick a hand on there, but instead of that, the peg is actually here on his arm, and then these have a hole in them so that you can just shove them on there, which again, really tight. And I like it being tight because that means it'll hold his pose, but there he is with the claw hand. We did have one. Oh, I stuck him to his belt and forgot in that short amount of time. And then we have the classic Captain Hook hand. I'm probably going to keep him displayed with his blaster. That just says Trapjaw to me a little bit more. Let's go ahead and just pull that off and put the blaster back on. You want to make sure you put the scope on the top, scope on the bottom. That don't make sense. And then as far as these robes go, we'll pull his little head off. Get him to stand up here. This does have Velcro in the back. So if we just slide this up and over his arm, I can tell already this would be a little snug, huh? Get it up on him. Looks like a short dress. And then this piece just slides right over while his head is still off. Head, where'd you go, head? There's the head. Pop that on there. Sounded like it broke, didn't it? Now, we don't have as much articulation, obviously. Once we put this around his head, it's kind of stoving him up a little bit. Let's see if we can get this belt on. Come on, Trapjaw. One of his feet is kind of kicked out to the left. All right, let's see if we can get this around here. I did not take off the WWE style belt that was on there, which would probably make it easier to get this belt, because now we've got 3 belts on him, basically. The one that is molded onto the figure. Then we have his wrestling style belt. And then we're cramming this over top of that. So I might have to take that green belt off in order to get this to fit. It's not fitting on there for me all the way right now. I would definitely have to take off the other green belt, so I'm just going to hold it in place so you can kind of see what he looks like this way. Let me get him stood back up here. Yeah, the way his feet, the way the hinges are on his feet, they kind of turn a little bit. Come on, Trapjaw. Why you doing this to me, buddy? So there, it'd be something like that right there. Let's go ahead and pull this down just a little bit. Just doesn't want to come down that far with this big bulky rubber piece. It's hitting the corner of the jaw right there. So it's not really letting it come down any farther, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because then you can't see all that crap in his teeth or under, yeah, that lizard face. So there he is this away. I'm going to go ahead and pull this stuff off of him because like I said, that's not how I want him to be displayed. I definitely like the classic Trapjaw look. Trapjaw's just one of those characters that's like been there since the beginning, been one of the favorites like the whole time. So let's see what we can get him to stand up there, face towards you a little bit. There he is. What do you guys think? What do you think of this Trapjaw? How would you display yours? Are you gonna display him with the like the cult outfit or the classic style Trapjaw? There is another Trapjaw coming out, a little bit different design, way better facial sculpt, but I haven't been able to find him. So for now, this is the Trapjaw that we got. We may or may not pick the other Trapjaw up and kind of kit bash them together to create an ultimate Trapjaw. I'm not sure, but one thing I do know is I'm going to be doing a little modification on this, so I'll show that to you guys later once I get it finished, and I'll show you what I did to him to, in my opinion, make him look a little better. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up video, or that thumbs up video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up like button. It's right down here in this corner. Hit the subscribe button, should be over here on this side. Hit that little notification bell and you'll stay tuned to when all my videos come out. I appreciate you and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.